And welcome, YouTube community. How is everybody? Seawood, what's up, buddy? Bob, Sam, everybody. How's everybody tonight? Just going to do a couple things really quick. Yeah, doing this a little early tonight. I've been kind of sick for the last couple of days, but yeah, my wife, it is. This is awesome. Gotta love it. That's from Ms. G. That's great. Great card. Anyway, yeah, celebrating my birthday a little bit tonight. Didn't have to work today, so got it off. Couple things I want to talk about. And hey, Drew, how you doing, brother? Nice to see you. Excuse me. Just trying to fix something really quick so I can see what's going on here. No, I should do that earlier, but unfortunately, I did not do that. Hey, how you doing, brother? Nice to see you. My New Zealand brother. Gotta love it. Just trying to fix something really good. Thank you very much, buddy. I wish I was 48. But I am 53 today, going on 54, as my wife would say. She always makes me older than what I am. I'm literally like 2 years older than her. She's a sweetheart. So I hope this is not echoing. I really am. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. Now I can keep up with you guys. Get you all, boom, pop out the chat right here. And we will put this right here. There we go. And I can see what's going on. Bueller, my brother. How are you, buddy? Sorry I wasn't feeling the greatest, but there's a few things I want to talk about tonight. So why don't I just... Yeah, I got that under investigation. Don't worry about it, brother. I appreciate that very much. So I think it's a big total loss. I keep having LCSs and whatever pawn shops from here to Eau Claire being checked. So nothing. And if it has, they've probably cracked them out of their cases and everything. I've lost everything, but it doesn't matter. I'm not talking about that right now. But anyhow, thank you very much, you guys. I really appreciate it. Much, much love. Thank you. So here we go. First, I want to say thank you to everybody. Splash Page, my brother. Nice to see everybody. I really, really appreciate it, you guys. I'm kind of suffering from a cold, so my throat is a little unscratched. It's gone from here to the back of my throat. Now it's in my chest. So, yeah, all this crap is coming up. couple things I want to shout out really quick. If you guys haven't seen it, I would really like you to go see Comic Andy's ASM 129 from the Baltimore show that he was at. That's one of his Grail books. And his video is like 20 minutes, but who cares? Sometimes mine go for 3 hours. His is like 25 minutes or something, but it's so much fun to listen to. And it was so good. I was so happy to see a smile on his face. He was so excited about it. And he talked about the Baltimore Comic-Con and had a lot of fun there with everybody, all the comic fans out there. And he was talking about his Grail, his number 129 ASM. So if you haven't checked it out, go to his link and check him out. He's awesome guy, great attitude, great guy. And he likes beer too, just like I do. And then another one, a little hint for you guys right here. The Force is strong in this one. I finally got to watch that Star Wars. And I'll tell you guys, I am super stoked for it. And I want to put a big shout out there for Everything Comics. And that's Bob. And Bob, if you're listening or you're here, brother, love to have you on my show when you get the time. I think we'd have a good time talking comics and anything else entertainment. But go to Everything Comics, go check out Bob, and he does a review on the preview. Doesn't show you the preview because I'm pretty sure there's all these rules and everything. Still trying to figure all that out of how you can show a video on a different monitor and then show everybody else so you can show like a movie preview. But he does the Star Wars preview and you get to see his expression on his face. And I'm going to tell you something. I agree with Bob. I literally like kind of choked up a little bit because this is the 9th in the series, you guys. It's going to be the last one of our generation, which is kind of cool. What makes me excited is every time you hear that voice, especially with Emperor Palpatine, ooh, gives you the chills all right up the spine. Super bad villain. When I watched that when I was a kid, I was just so ecstatic. And I know that the new remakes, when they kind of went backwards with all the runs, with Anakin. My favorite part is when they're in the auditorium and the Sith Lord, which was Emperor Palpatine when he was younger, before he gets turned, and his whole story in the auditorium talking to Anakin about how he shows how his whole manipulation and everything happens, how he turns him to the dark side, which was really cool. Something everybody should learn about following sheeple, and make sure you ask questions on everything you do. Just little side note. So chat's going off the wall as usual, and I got to say hi to everybody here. So give me 1 second. I am so sorry, gentlemen. So boom, there's one for Seawood, Drew Manchu. Comicore is in the house. Thank you, Splash Page, Mr. White Gloves. Another gentleman I would like to have on my show. Really, really would love to have you on the show, Mr. White Gloves. Uncanny, my brother. Kyle, you're awesome. Got to have you on the show again, brother. Seriously. And if anybody wants a link, let me know. And you definitely can come on. Yeah. Trying to stay strong. I'll tell you, it's rough right now. I'm fighting this. And then there we go. Yeah. And let's catch up here. Let's catch up. And thank you very much, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you, Great Legend. Much appreciated. Much love, brother. Your book is, by the way, your 2 books that you gave me a long time ago. Those Superman ones, those are in my grading box. Those are going to be shipped out pretty soon. Crossing my fingers. Hopefully a 9, huh? How you doing? I'm trying to catch up. Sam, my brother, thank you for coming. So I know it's a little late, you guys. Bear Island Comics, how you doing, brother? Great, Bear Island, it's all good. I had so much fun. Hey, Comicore is more than welcome. They're awesome. Part of the community, boom, thumbs up all the way. Those guys rocked it out in Baltimore. Give them a thumbs up. All right, there we go. They did their work. Hopefully one day I'll be able to get to one of these cons. It'd be pretty nice. Let me see here. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. Getting caught up. Getting caught up. Here we go. Immortal Biggie Shaq. Yo, how you doing, brother? Nice to see you, brother. Thank you very much. Yeah, no kidding. Yep. Yeah, those guys rocked it. Definitely. So now we're caught up. Hold on. Let's see. Where are we here? It's some Great Legend. Thank you very much, Great Legend. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming, brother. So anyway, like I said, go to Everything Comics. Bob, you did a Star Wars review. It's pretty awesome. But when I watched the preview, I had the same reaction. It kind of made me feel really good, just tingled everywhere. It's very exciting. Let's hope they do it right. That'll be great. Then another thing, and I can't wait to get back to it. But Ms. G turned me on to something and she always turns me on, you know that. But Netflix. If you guys don't know about this show, it's actually after a comic book, and it was by Carol Barbie. Carol Barbie, get that right. Based on a book by Carol Barbie, and it's called Raising Dion, and it's on Netflix, and it's a 9-part series or 9-part show. Oh my God, you guys. It's about a little boy, and he gets these powers from his dad. It is awesome. Definitely check it out if you haven't checked it out. It's really good, and it's called Raising Dion. Excellent. And it's based after a comic book of the same title. And the book writer that wrote the book was Carol Barbie. Pretty sure that's what it was. But yeah, definitely a damn good book. And anyway, so now I'll show you some books. Came back into this is part of my birthday and Halloween month, so this is all part of one. And I'll show you a couple books, show you a few that I like, some of my favorites. And of course, tonight I got really lucky, you guys. I was just over on the New York Warriors. You know, they're doing an auction right now. Please go check out my brothers over there. Those guys are great. I was actually able to participate, so I was very, very fortunate. Got a decent deal tonight on one book that I really wanted, and of course, it was one of my favorite slap covers, except it had an autograph on it, so we'll see how that works. So, getting back into Morbius a little bit. I showed some the other night, and I need to find three more covers of this, the blank one, just like this. So I'm on the hunt for looking for a couple more of these. I need to get 3 more. Thank you, brother. Big day tomorrow. You got you, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much, you guys. Much appreciated. Anyway, this cover here, I need to get 3 more because I need to send 2 to Jim and 2 to Art Chemist, which is Arsenio. And I want to get them 2 each and hopefully have them on a show. We'll plan it sometime and get them on a show. And I want them to do their interpretation, 2 covers each, their interpretation of Morbius, their vision with their different art forms on the covers of these 2 books. That's what I want. So that's what I'm working on right now. So that's kind of like a little side project I'm working on. And then kind of put their name out there. And if you haven't seen it, he just posted on Instagram. Jim did a really awesome job on the Joker from the new Joker movie. It looks fantastic. And definitely check that out. And Art Chemist has got a few up too. And they're really good. Really good. One's Venom. And I'm trying to remember the other one he showed. But just please check them out, you guys. Really great stuff. So back on the Morbius. Now these are by Delato. This is issue 6. Love these. A little bit different interpretation of them. You see how he kind of transforms and changes in every artist. Well, one thing I like about this cover is it's got Spider-Man up here. And you don't see Spider-Man in this for a while till right now. But this is a good cover. Great book. Great storyline. And then here's part more of The Living Vampire. This came out in 2009, I think. Excuse me. Here's another one. Here's 5. I got the entire run of this, so yeah. Never have enough. Love it. And by the way, if you haven't seen it, make sure you check out Sam's Tangled Web. He dropped a video today on some comic calls. Awesome, Sam. And you had my heart when you showed the Living Man, Fear the Living Vampire Morbius cover. That was awesome. So I was very happy to see that. That was very cool. Here's another cool one. Now, I've seen this in different variations, you guys. But this black cover, these are really hard to find. And you can see this book is in minty book. This is very hard to find. You always find white marks on them, or they're all screwed up, or they got fingerprints all over them. But I've seen people do like artwork on here in gold, which is really cool. And yeah, very, very cool. The Macabre Massacre, Midnight Massacre, Morbius, Living Vampire. This is a good run also. Very, very good. And then some other ones. Here's issue 8 of that same line I was just showing you. See how I'm saying it's a little bit different each time? It looks a little different. So, excuse me. If anybody wants an invite, let me know. And then one of my favorite covers. Now, this is a thing I've been on a hunt for. So, hint, guys. There is a blue cover of this. It's actually a variant. It might be like the 4th printing, but this is the first one. The red one is, and there's a blue one where all the red lettering is in blue. It looks just like this cover, and I'm on the hunt for that one. I've been trying to find that at a reasonable cost anyway. But I think it's the 4th reprint is what they have it. It's just a different color is all it is. But this is a great one too. And if Scott Farr is out there, I hope he's watching this, or hope that he watches that on the rewind. These are books that I know he definitely likes. And here we go. One of my favorite covers. Yeah, After Tonight. Yeah, this is probably the 16th copy I've got of this book over on the New York Warriors. He had an autographed copy by the artist, which was pretty awesome right here. And yeah, it was pretty nice. I had to have that. I'll probably send that into the other company who verifies the signature, but nice. Love this cover. Domino was an awesome series. People either liked it or didn't like it. I liked it. I enjoyed it very much. Basically, the storyline drop on this from how he comes, they find a coffin, Domino and a few of her friends find the coffin, and he comes back to life. He doesn't really bite her ear, but yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. Yep. Yes, I did. It's a great cover. One of my favorites. And another one, Legion of Monsters, Morbius Living Vampire. You'll notice this. This is on the video I make on the openings you guys watch in the very beginning and then watch at the very end if you stay that long. But I always open and end with the same video, and you'll notice this cover. Yep. This is the one I tweaked a little bit. But yeah, I love this cover. Beautiful cover. The only bad thing about it is it's a blonde, not a redhead. But yeah, it's pretty hot. But see, again, look how his art and his form changes. Here he's real muscular, longer hair. Thank you, Ben. I really appreciate it, buddy. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. So here we are on that. Excuse me. Comics with Bueller and Nerd Talk. Don't forget to check him out. All right. Now we're going to go on to a little bit of a difference. One thing I have to say is, man, Steven Spock just drops the bombs every day this month so far, and I love it. On Instagram, if you haven't paid attention, Steven Spock has been dropping a lot of books that I own, and I just love it. I mean, one of my favorites is, excuse me. Oh my goodness. It's like losing it here. Losing my mind. What's going on? Again, this happens when you get old, guys. You kind of lose track. And I don't know why that is, but oh, I'm such a dork, you guys. Sorry about that. Great. So why can't I friggin' remember? Oh, there. Duh. Hello. Okay. I talked to another one of my buddies out there in the community. This is another run I really like. This is awesome. Now there's a redhead, but yeah, like this line, love this run. Yeah, I'm trying to collect the entire. I want to get like 150 copies of this, 1 through 150. So I'm doing pretty good so far. I got a few buddies out there looking for me, but this Witching Hours line I really like a lot. And along with that, getting back to Steven Spock, he's been dropping those bombs every couple of days on that book, and then he's dropping books like Ghost and another one, which is, I got some older ones I can show you here. There's another one he dropped. Oh, here we go. House of Secrets is another one. Really, really nice. I love these. Just love these. These are great. And I know, Sam, I know they're DC, and Marvel's got its time too. Don't get me wrong. Marvel's got its horror books out there too. But DC really, you know, when I was growing up, I read a lot of these growing up, and I used to love it. And I'd sit in my room late at night. Yep. This one's really good. I love this one. It's got the Spectre on the front cover. And this one is You Will Believe in Ghosts, New Tales of the Weird and the Supernatural. There is only one way for you to save everyone, Ghostbreaker. You must prove that you do not exist. The ultimate supernatural confrontation. DR13, the Ghostbreaker versus the Spectre. What a lot of wording. Look at this. Boom. Love this. Every time I see Spectre now, all I can think is Comic Spectre, you guys. Somebody who I haven't seen in the community in a while. He's a great guy. He's in the Air Force, still serving our country, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Hats off to you, buddy. He'll come back someday. Yeah, I love this cover, though. Great cover. And that's issue 97. Beautiful cover. And then we got some Marvel. I gotta keep there with Sam. Here's a Marvel for you, buddy. So I mixed it up a little bit tonight. Love this one. Is issue 27. And of course, it is a redhead. Papoom Santana. I love this one. The Devil's Daughter. This is great. Marvel premiere. Issue 27. Look at that redhead. Nice. Very, very nice. Death Cry. Ow! She's going to be burned at the stake? I don't think so. Love it. Yeah. Don't think it's happening. Okay, back to some ghosts. DC again. Believe in Ghosts. New Tales of the Weird and Supernatural. The Ghost Gladiator. Extra. The new, there it is again. T13, Ghostbreaker, and the Adventure of the Spectre. So you got more Spectre coming on. The cross references a lot of these books. He shows up in a lot of these books, which is pretty cool. The Spectre was actually a really cool character too. If you guys never followed him, you'll notice these are all newsstands, which is cool. Another beautiful cover. And that's issue 99 and 96. And this one, the same thing. Boom. Here we go. Wow, there you go, guys. Hope you're liking that. Yeah, there you go. Look at that red. Isn't that beautiful red? So, what do we got here? We got 12 people in chat. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. Everybody who showed up. Much love. If you like what you see, guys, thumbs up. I really appreciate it. If you're new, please subscribe. Excuse me. And let's see here. Big thank you, guys. Much appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Let's see here. All right, there we go. Boom. Another cover. Another ghost cover. Wham. Okay. Another ghost. You Will Never Believe in a Ghost, number 86. New tales of weird and supernatural again. Stop and smell the roses in the ghostly garden and die. The attack of the garden. Thanks, buddy. Dear Steven Spock, I was just talking about you, brother. You just dropping the bombs every couple of days, dude. I love your postings on Instagram. The Ghost, the Witching Hour, all the freaking sweet covers. I love it. If you ever looking to sell anytime, let me know. I'll be totally interested in the Witching Hour and any of the Ghost ones you got. If you got extras, I won't be got extras. Here's a cool one, you guys. Kind of grabbed this out of my Silver Age. You know what? Let me get my gloves on here. Gotta put the gloves on for this one. Sorry, guys, because I cannot remember. All right, here we go. You guys want to listen to the radio in the back? Let's see here. Let's listen to some horror music. Wish I could find that my favorite poem. One of my favorite. No. Okay, so this is issue. Wow. This is issue 101. No, 103. When I'm trying to find you guys. Thank you, Steven Spock. I appreciate that, brother. I'm trying to find the date on this because I don't know. There we go. Found it. 1961. So here's a nice one, you guys. It's got a little bit of ticking on the top of the book, but she's a decent copy. Just give me 1 second. I don't like touching my books. So give me a sec. At least not this old. This is the only thing, Mr. White Gloves, Mylars can be a real pain sometimes. There we go. So 1961. I bet you'll write the date on this because I always forget it. 1961. No, that's not it either. It's not Poltergeist either. Come on. Come. It's not that one either. We'll find it. I bet it'll pop up. All right. 1961. Getting back to this, you guys. It's a Harvey's World. 50 center. 103. There you go. Little Devil's Kid. Starting hot stuff. The Little Devil. Look at that. Nice looking book. Like I said, she's got a little bit of an issue going on right there. You know, the barcode is that's a little cut right there on the corner. And then when you go down the edge, she's a little rough down here too. She's got a small fold down here on the bottom. Stephen Green. Hi, how you doing, brother? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. But right here, it's got a little fold over, a little bit of ticking up here. But 1961, great cover. There it is. One of my favorite poems, you guys.
While I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. "Only this and nothing more." Ah, distinctly I remember, it was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the morrow, vainly I had sought to borrow from my books surcease of sorrow, sorrow for the lost Lenore. for the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels name Lenore, nameless here forevermore. And the silken, sad, uncertain rustling of each purple curtain filled me with fantastic terrors never felt before, so that now, to still the beating of my heart, I stood repeating, "'Tis some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door, some late visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. This it is, and nothing more." Presently my soul grew stronger, hesitating then no longer. "Sir," said I, "or madam, truly your forgiveness I implore. But the fact is I was napping, and so gently you came rapping, and so faintly you came tapping at my chamber door, that I scarce was sure I heard you. Here I opened wide the door. Darkness there, and nothing more. Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. But the silence was unbroken, and the stillness gave no token, and the only word there spoken was the whispered word, "Lenore?" This I whispered, and an echo murmured back the word, "Lenore." Merely this, and nothing more. Back into the chamber turning, all my soul within me burning, soon again I heard a tapping somewhat louder than before. "Surely," said I, "surely that is something at my window lattice. Let me see then what thereat is, and this mystery explore. Let my heart be still a moment, and this mystery explore. It is the wind, and nothing more." Open here I flung the shutter, when, with many a flirt and flutter, in there stepped a stately raven of the saintly days of yore. Not the least obeisance made he, not a minute stopped or stayed he, but with mien of lord or lady perched above my chamber door, perched upon a bust of Pallas, just above my chamber door, perched and sat, and nothing more. Then this ebony bird, beguiling my sad fancy into smiling by the grave and stern decorum of the countenance it wore, "Though thy crest be shorn and shaven, thou," I said, "art sure no craven, ghastly, grim, and ancient raven, wandering from the nightly shore. Tell me what thy lordly name is on the night's Plutonian shore." Quoth the raven, "Nevermore." Much I marvelled this ungainly fowl to hear discourse so plainly, though its answer little meaning, little relevancy bore. For we cannot help agreeing that no living human being ever yet was blessed with seeing bird above his chamber door, bird or beast upon the sculptured bust above his chamber door, with such name as Nevermore. But the raven, sitting lonely on the placid bust, spoke only that one word, as if his soul in that one word he did outpour. Nothing farther then he uttered, not a feather then he fluttered, till I scarcely more than muttered, "Other friends have flown before. On the morrow he will leave me, as my hopes have flown before." Then the bird said, "Nevermore." Startled at the stillness broken by reply so aptly spoken, "Doubtless," said I, "what it utters is its only stock and store, bought from some unhappy master, whom unmerciful disaster followed fast and followed faster, till his song's one burden bore, till the dirges of his hope that melancholy burden bore, of nevermore." But the raven, still beguiling my sad fancy into smiling, straight I wheeled a cushioned seat in front of bird and bust and door. Then, upon the velvet sinking, I betook myself to linking fancy unto fancy, thinking what this ominous bird of yore, what this grim, ungainly, ghastly, gaunt, and ominous bird of yore meant in croaking "Nevermore." This I sat engaged in guessing, but no syllable expressing to the fowl whose fiery eyes now burned into my bosom's core. This and more I sat divining, with my head at ease, reclining on the cushion's velvet lining that the lamplight gloated o'er, but whose velvet violet lining with the lamplight gloating o'er she shall press, nevermore. In short, the air grew denser, perfumed from an unseen censer, swung by seraphim whose footfalls tinkled on the tufted floor. Wretch, I cried, thy God hath lent thee, by these angels he hath sent thee respite and nepenthe from thy memories of Lenore. Quaff this kind nepenthe, and forget this lost Lenore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, whether tempter sent or whether tempest tossed thee here ashore, desolate, yet all undaunted on this desert land enchanted, on this home by horror haunted, tell me truly, I implore, is there balm in Gilead? Tell me, I implore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, by that heaven that bends above us, by that God we both adore, tell this soul with sorrow laden, if within this distant Aden it shall clasp a sainted maiden whom the angels name Lenore, clasp a rare and radiant maiden whom the angels name Lenore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Be that word our sign of parting, bird or fiend, I shrieked, upstarting, get thee back into the tempest and the night's Plutonian shore. Leave no black plume as a token of that lie thy soul hath spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken, quit the bust above my door. Take thy beak from out my heart, and take thy form from off my door. Quoth the raven, nevermore. And the raven, never flitting, still is sitting on the pallid bust of Pallas just above my chamber door. And his eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that is dreaming, and the lamplight o'er him streaming throws his shadow on the floor. And my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted nevermore.
Yeah. God, I love that. Sorry, guys. I had to let it play so you could hear the whole thing. Thank you very much, John. I appreciate it. I just played the whole, one of my favorites on Edgar Allan Poe. So you catch it on the rewind. Thanks for coming, buddy. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Did you guys watch the Star Wars preview today? It was pretty awesome. And thank you very much, Thor. I appreciate it, my buddy. I wasn't talking because I was letting it play in the background so you could hear it. So here we go. 34, 35 cents. Here we go. The old man's cat. Meow. So Big Lion catches this on the rewind. Big Lion Cat. Here's one for you. Meow. This is a good one. You think of Big Lion.
Suddenly, I was awakened by a clear, whirring noise that sounded like the tap of the wind. I opened my eyes.
Keep up with the chat.
Moonlight filled the room.
Let's see here. Where did we get? Where did I miss? It went on for a while. Yeah, hey, let's catch up here. Give everybody their shouts. Yes, hot stuff. Yep.
The dog howled. I sat up,
Yeah.
peered into the green light of the moon. See nothing at first. I lay down.
Yeah.
My eyes were half closed. But I heard
Excuse me.
the sound of wings beating on me. I told myself it was nothing. Until out of the queer green shadows that surrounded me like a mist, I saw a pair of blood-red eyes close to my face.
Love it.
No, they weren't human.
Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, guys. Much love.
They glittered like glass in the dark. I looked closer. Too frightened to move. Too terrified to cry out.
Thank you, brother. Much appreciated.
Seemed to be flying around my
I was trying to answer the prices without talking because I wanted it to play all the way through so you could hear the whole thing. So if nobody ever heard that poem before, they could hear it for the first time. I'm going to read one right around Halloween time, you guys. Another one of my favorites from Edgar Allan Poe. I'm going to read that one. And I'm also going to do kind of a special one. I'll either do it before Halloween or during the week of Halloween, that weekend, or during that week. Me and Miss G are going to do a special episode. And other than Halloween, we're going to see, I'll probably do a video at the place where we're going to go celebrate Halloween and part of my birthday at this place that's in town. I can't tell you what she's being dressed up as, but I'm going to be pretty simple, and our costumes are going to go together pretty well. But I thought you might like that too, Biggie, that wrestling comic, a horror comic book, and it's a wrestler. I thought you'd like that. I pointed that out to you. Okay, I think we're caught up now. Let me see here. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Boom, boom. There we go. All right, so back to the books. And anyway, what I was going to say is we're going to do another special, and I think you guys will enjoy it because about 2 years ago, I won't tell you about the company, but it was a company I hired. And it was for a special birthday present that I gave my wife for her birthday a couple years back. Yeah, it's a spectacular one, and you'll love it, you guys, because, all right, here's kind of the rundown. My wife is adopted, and the only thing she knows about her real parents is her mother was Ukrainian, and she had dark hair. That's all she knows. French Canadian heritage, that kind of thing. European descendants, Scottish, that whole 9 yards. That's all we really knew about who her parents were. And anyway, I had that information. So I hired this company, and they're really cool because they're still in business. Yes, absolutely, brother. I didn't want to interrupt your auction if anything like that. Give me 2 seconds, bud. It's coming right now.
I'll be all right. Diana. Good night, dear. I'll be waiting when you get back. It was just midnight. 2 nights later. I was waiting for Richard to come home from the theater.
Why is it not popping up right now? Try that again. That's not it either.
Turning my blood to ice.
That's not either.
It was a newspaper clipping.
Try it the other way.
10 years ago. The picture of a man.
Really?
Under it, the caption, prominent real estate operator Richard Barker, found dead of a sudden stroke. I looked at the picture again. There could be no doubt it was Richard. I looked further.
Why isn't it not? Come on.
Greenlawn Cemetery. The services in the west and the funeral.
Oh, brother. Try this.
Come in.
Have you been brooding again?
No, Richard. Of course not.
Is it under your title, brother?
Not very well. Weak, sleepy, ill.
Well, no wonder you've hardly been eating.
Oh, I should have your email. That doesn't make sense.
I told you.
Give me 2 seconds, bud.
As you do. As you do.
Why?
Why? Why do you sleep in the daytime?
I've been doing it for years.
Years.
What's so terrible about that? Most theatrical people do. We live and work at night.
Yes, this I know.
Really, Diana? What is the matter with you?
Nothing. You think I'm losing my mind?
Well, I don't know what to think.
Why are you pretending?
That's why I can't find it. Now I found it.
What you are. Because I know what you are, Richard.
Really?
I don't know. This clipping I found your desk. It tells how you died.
That clipping. Oh, that.
Why laughing?
Try this again.
The joke, the gag. One of my pictures was sent to the papers publicity for a new play, you know, and the drunken typester put it in the obituary column.
There we go. It should work now. You should get it in 2 seconds, buddy. Where the hell did you go?
Go on like this.
Don't touch me.
You're not well,
Can you wait for me? I just wanted to. No, don't.
Try that again.
Diana, where are you?
One more time.
Diana, come back.
I'll come back when I prove something to myself.
being blasted.
Is there anyone?
Why?
Tell you what, man. I'm sorry to wake you up.
There it is. Got it.
Caretaker here.
Boom. Here it comes right now, bud.
I want to see the grave of
There, brother. It's on its way.
Mariah,
Here it is. You should get it.
his wife.
Should be coming to you, buddy.
I know what time it is.
No, I got it, bud.
want to see the grave.
It should be coming right now. You should be getting it now. I don't know why. I forget that it's not your name. It's the other one. You should get it. Just let me know. I'll go grab my phone.
But it isn't a grave, man. It's sort of a
Oh,
Thank you. I'll find it.
man.
You want me to come with you? No, I troubled you enough.
Wow, what the heck happened here? What happened to my... There it is. Sorry.
Somewhere around the town, without warning me. Any adventure.
Okay, here's another Ghost Manor. It's issue 41, 35 cents. There he is. There's my brother.
Follow this direction.
Hey. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great, man. Just finish off with the Warriors right
Oh.
now on their with their auction and everything. So
Yep.
freaking happy to be here, man. Joining you on your date of birth, man. On
Thank
your
you, buddy.
birthday.
I appreciate
So
it.
yeah, wishing you the just the best, man, in life.
Thank you,
Because
buddy.
I had to get on here. I had to come and say a little something, man. This man right here, guys, I can't tell you guys enough, man. He has become literally one of my best friends. You know, somebody that I have never personally met. I've talked to him on several occasions. You know, so many times, man. This guy has just been one of the realest and most genuine person out there that I could have ever met. And you know, he's always there for me. He's gone through his own personal things. He knows about my personal stuff that has gone on, and he's been there for me. He's helped me out. You know, he's always been that guy that told me that he'll be there for me if I'm ever going through any tough times or any serious matters. So I can never, I can never take that for granted. And his friendship is like gold. So I definitely wanted to give you a big thank you for that and for all that you've done, man. And not only for me, but for everybody in the community, because you're one hell of a guy. You're one hell of a character. There's not enough that I could tell you, man. It's
Thank you, Thor.
and people wonder why I sent you that ASM 300, man. You deserve it, brother.
Thank you very much, brother.
And I know you've gone through hell and back with a couple of things that you've talked to me.
Yep.
And he's I'm telling you guys, I could write a novel about this man. He's been just the utmost one of the greatest characters out here. And getting to meet him, and as well as many other people, it's so many people out here that I've met that I've never thought I'd create friendships with.
Yep.
And let alone, I mean, you're talking about a New Yorker right here who made friends with somebody from Wisconsin.
And my family's from New York too, though.
Exactly.
I actually got brought up near Chinatown when I was a little boy.
Yeah, man.
I know New York.
Fellow New Yorker, who's in Wisconsin and the cheese steak.
Yeah, I don't know why. I have no idea why. It's cold up here. It's ridiculous.
You end up developing, the friendships that you never think you have. And Mortal Shack, yeah, definitely, man. Robert always bringing me up, and I always love to bring up Robert's name. Like I said, just one hell of a stand-up guy. There's so much I could say about him, and just on here, man. Wishing him a very happy birthday. Kind of been sucking for me because I know he's asked me on several occasions if I could come on the show, and here I am. So live and direct with you guys, man, joining him on his birthday, a special occasion. I'm happy to be here right now. He's, like I said, it's been a hell of a journey for me right now, being a dad for the first time and having that responsibility of taking care of my little girl.
Yeah,
so it's been kind of difficult. That's what a lot of people have been asking as well. Where have I been? Is everything okay? I'm perfectly fine, guys. I'm a rich man, like I like to say, because I have a great family. I got a great set of friends. So it's one of those things. Like I tell people, I got to put family first, and then after that, I can get my grind on and come back a little bit more often and talk more comic books with everybody, because that's something that I love to do, something that I could get, that I can get all the worries in life off of my mind and be able to
Absolutely.
come and join everybody on here. But definitely a big happy birthday to you, Rob.
Thank you so much, buddy.
I know you over here showing some great books.
Yeah.
Books that sometimes I get jealous of looking.
No,
I
you
can't
can
keep adding to this crazy collection that I have here myself. And shout out to everybody here joining us too, man. I'm seeing the Mortal Biggie Shaq, Sam's Tangle Web, Bob World, Steven Spock, man. What's going on, brother? So many people in here that I just saw before. Bueller, Joe, Joey Bagger is here. So many freaking people, man. I love it, man. And yo, shout out to you guys for showing my brother, your support and your love on his birthday. That means a lot to him. You guys have no idea. John's Comics for Kids, yeah. So many people in here. So it's awesome to see everybody in here. And Steve Green, I see you on there as well. Yeah, so yeah, shout out to you guys.
Really appreciate it. Anything new? Anything new? Have you been going to any cons, or are you going to do anything?
Oh man, brother, let me tell you, it's like I said before, life just kind of grabbed me by the balls.
Yeah.
It's like, family events after one another. I just had a wedding to go to. I was supposed to go to Baltimore Comic-Con. We had our dates confused. Unfortunately, it is what it is, but there's a lot of cons coming forward, and I would love to meet everybody, man. It's such a wonderful experience to get to meet so many people. This weekend, I was supposed to go to another con, which was here in Richmond, Virginia. And that was for the Virginia Comic-Con. I was supposed to have a booth and everything, but unfortunately, my little girl got sick. So my little girl comes, before all the comic book stuff.
Yep.
And she, it's like I said, it's one hell of a job, but I can never change it at all, man. I wouldn't give up the world at all for my little girl. It's just like, she's everything to me. So I do everything for her and my wife, and that's why you guys haven't seen me as of late. Normally, I used to pump out videos almost like every day, and finally, I got over the 500 hump. So big shout out to everybody. Thank you guys for your support. And of course, man, my main support right here, Robert. He's been just super supportive of everything that I've done, and so I can't say enough about this man. He's just been one hell of a man, and just like I said, I love you, brother, and
love you too.
Thank you so much for everything that you do for all of us, because you've been sharing so many things, a lot of life experiences, a lot of things that you went through, man. Just going through having his storage facility being broken into, guys. I mean, that's crazy, but here you see him standing strong, still got one hell of a collection. I'm seeing this guy showing all these Halloween comic books, and I'm over here like, man, I like that one, I like that one, I like that one. I would love to have it all, but yeah, and I have my own collection that I'm like super overwhelming, because there's so much, and this is why I've been pumping out auctions left and right, because I need to try to get rid of a lot of this stuff. I need to narrow down the collection, and because bagging and boarding is crazy.
I totally get that too, and that's what I've been doing. I have been focusing on some things except for tonight. I needed that CGC graded book. I wanted that one.
Yeah. No, I mean,
I have the raw copy of that book, but I don't have CGC of it. So that just kind of took that right out of the equation right there for me.
Exactly. And when there's a deal, it's not an easy thing to just give up on. You just have to go for it, because sometimes this is what I tell people. You go on eBay. eBay's like charging everything out the ass now. They charge you for taxes, they charge you for shipping, they charge you for everything. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of hurting people a little bit in the pockets, because something that you could have initially paid like $60 for, now it turns into like $75, because you got to pay for shipping, and the taxing you is friggin' crazy. And this is why I tell people, everybody, man, I'm supportive of everybody out here. So many great videos, everything, and so many auctions out there. We got Darth Vader in the building. I thought I was going to see a pony. This guy.
I did too. That's awesome. That's awesome.
I was waiting for a pony with like purple red hair coming up.
I wanted to ask you guys though, have you seen the preview for the new Star Wars?
I saw that thing, man.
What'd you think?
Let me tell you, I think it's awesome. I'm looking forward to it. I really want to watch. I'm not a big Star Wars guy.
Yeah, me too. It's going to be the end of the trilogy. Finally, going to be the end of the trilogy.
Yeah,
Really, really hoping that they finish it off right. You know, Tharo, you there, buddy?
yeah. Give me one quick second. I'll be right back.
Sure.
Happy birthday, Robert.
Buddy, I love you. Thank you so much, dude. That's so
Hey,
cool.
what's going on, buddy?
Eddie Moss and on some more. I love it.
I'm
You're
just having,
awesome,
I'm
buddy.
having a party here.
You're
This is
awesome.
my
Are
party.
you? I love you, buddy. Thank you so much. I haven't been feeling very good today, so I kind of delayed. I got stuck. Miss G got me onto. She said, "Baby, if you start watching it, you're gonna get sucked down the rabbit hole, and and that's what happened. So that's why I'm running really late, you guys. But
You never want to get sucked down the rabbit hole.
I gotta show you something Miss G gave me though. This is cool, dude. Look at this. Check this out. So she gives me this card. By the way, because of the other night, just so everybody knows of it, I'll make everybody laugh. I never finished my story to you guys, but I gave a big shout out to Bob's Everything Comics. He did a preview on the Star Wars thing. His feelings were the same way when I watched it the first time. I got all tingly, got a little teary-eyed. I was like, yeah, this could be good. Let's just hope Disney does it right. Gives it nice. What's giving me the tingles every single time is Palpatine. You see the shadow side of him standing over what's going on there. That's pretty cool. So I told everybody to go check out that video that he does. It's really cool. And another show that Miss G got me on was Raising Dion, Raising Dion. It's called on Netflix. It's a 9 episodes. It's by Carol Barbie. The comic book is based after the same name.
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh boy, excellent. It gets these powers. Really, really cool, you guys. Definitely check it out if you haven't checked it out. Anyway, birthday card. So I get this. Push the button. Push the button.
That's pretty cute.
It's cute.
Yeah.
Totally misty all the way.
Well, happy birthday, man. You don't look a day over 50.
Thank you. Oh, I love you. Yeah, that's great. That feels great.
But you don't look a day younger than 60.
Thank you very much.
You don't look a day over 50, but you don't look a day younger than 60.
Try not to feel my age. Let's put it that way.
My dad says whenever he gets to a different 70s or in his 70s or in his 80s, so it's like he's in his 70s, he goes, "Oh, I'm going on 80," and he says that as soon as he turns 70 because it's like that's his next thing, you know. Well, now when he turns 80, he's gonna, "Oh, I'm going on 90." That's kind of his deal.
Extra happy? That hasn't happened yet, Biggie. If that's what you're getting at, redhead loving, that's coming.
I know what he's talking about. Gross. Comics are coming early tonight.
Yes. This is going to be cut off early because I'm going to tell you why. You guys all want to get a good laugh and everybody watches on the rewind?
This is a different type of pole box going on later tonight.
No. The stream I did the other night and Comic Core was on because of Baltimore and I had that thing went on for 3 hours. Dude. I was in the doghouse for 2 days. I slept on the couch, guys, for 2 days. Miss G
they can get you.
got in total trouble.
Oh,
yeah. So not tonight. So we're at almost an hour.
Yep.
We're gonna get an extra 10 minutes. So anyway, yeah. Anyway,
well, I can't come on your birthday show and not show you some comics with some redheads on it.
No, brother. No. I want you to. That's awesome.
So I picked up.
Look at this. I knew it. What is this? Why? Sam's going, why? Because I streamed I was only going to stream an hour and 10 minutes max the other day, and I streamed for 3 hours. It interrupted Miss G's time. I was trying to have time with Miss G. Yeah. Oh, yes, Miss G. Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, Sam. Okay, brother.
All right. This one, Red Sonja. Look at that.
Oh, very nice.
Now that's the redhead goodness right there.
That's a beautiful love in there.
Yeah, I don't.
Mad.
Somebody sent that to me. I can't remember.
She looks mad. She looks upset.
And
Cool.
I got another Red Sonja, number 1.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Maybe Steven Spock sent these to me. I don't know.
Him and I were just talking just a few minutes ago. That's awesome.
I see him there. And then I go, well, this one, I just grabbed it because it looked like she kind of had red hair.
Oh, I've seen this book.
Reaver.
Yeah, is this one good, bud?
I haven't read it. I picked it up, and it was just it's a number 1 issue, so I just got it for that reason.
But you don't know what it's about?
I think John read it, and he said it was pretty good.
John's it? Okay, cool.
Yeah. And then I have this one, and I just grabbed this one because I knew you'd like it.
Hell yeah. I just seen the autograph cover of that tonight.
Yeah, that's really cool. So
It's
nice.
beautiful, beautiful.
And I don't know if you got this one. This is more pink hair, but close enough. It's in the ballpark.
Oh, I know that one. I've seen that one. That was really cool. The skull.
Yeah, look at the skulls on it there.
Oh,
Yeah.
and the redhead. Well, she's got her hair is kind of pink, but still
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
That's still cool.
So there you go. Show that one. And then this one. This is number 2 of that series.
Awesome. Ooh,
Yeah.
I like that.
I really like this series. I got them all. There's only 4 or 5.
Punk ones are pretty neat.
But those are the redhead covers I could find right off the bat. I
Awesome.
just wanted to show them off because I know you appreciate that type of thing.
Of course.
You and your little fetish.
And my fetish. It's not a fetish.
It's
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's just a thing.
That's a fetish.
No, I guess.
It's a fetish thing.
See, here's the weird thing, dude. You know how people have weird things about body parts?
Yeah.
Okay, my hang up, and I'll tell you a little mini story really quick.
Uh-oh.
My hang up is feet.
Oh, yeah?
I personally hate my feet.
I hate your feet, too.
I'm a size 12. I got monkey toes, dude. It's gross. I can curl my toes. It's gross. It's icky. I wear socks 24/7. I don't like
Yeah.
looking at my own toes. But one thing I have to say, my wife, Miss G, she's got beautiful toes.
Yeah.
All perfect, tiny 8.5, not bigger than my foot. But anyway, yeah.
That's a little segue to later tonight is what that's all about. Your toes are so nice.
No, I'm not being kinky. I'm just being honest.
Well, my feet are gross too, man. So I mean, my feet. Like 14.
No, don't get me wrong. I have clean feet. I just have a hang up about there's something about feet I don't like. I just, I don't know. It just, yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
No.
I don't
No.
want to look at a dude's foot.
No.
Why would I ever want to look at a dude's foot? That's
No.
like that's like the third worst thing to look at from a dude. The first.
Exactly. Well, that's if you look at dudes. It's if you like the thing, I guess, but
Yeah.
No, because one of my buddies is hilarious, and yeah, toe tossing. That's funny. Steven Spock is just taking it away to the other level.
Steve and Spock have some fun.
Oh man, his books though. I was just complimenting him earlier too. Every time I'm looking at him, every day this month on Instagram, he's just dropping the bombs on the books. Hey, brother.
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, sorry about that. A little more woke up.
You missed
Had to make a bottle real quick.
Look at that. You know who that is?
Yep, that's his dog.
That's his dog.
That's awesome. That's a little
Look at that.
dachshund. He's cute.
That's not a pony there, Thorough. So calm down. Right? You can't ride this. Although maybe.
Thorough, I swear to God, I swear
Uh,
you and I should come together and just a mega box for him. All pony box.
I'm telling you, man, I could do that. I got a whole collection.
I got this really great book the other day. Look at this one. It's large size. I'm just like Thorough now.
Oh, yeah, that was
Hey,
awesome.
there you go, man.
look, it's a mint 9.8 slab.
It's on a piece of wood. It's on a piece of wood.
No, it's not. I'm just holding it
Wood.
close to the
That's
camera.
a piece of decoration.
Piece of wood. And listen, that's one of the most underrated, greatest books right there to ever have.
It is.
And a lot of people don't ever have it.
No.
I have one.
What's that one? What is that one worth on the market? That-
This one right here that I'm holding
no,
this
no. The
is
real
worth at least $400.
Toro, what's the cover?
I got look. There you
There you
go.
No,
So what's that worth on a 9.8?
that one's made out of
I
plastic.
don't even think it's like nothing crazy. I think it's like probably like $100.
$100.
I
What?
think, yeah, I think it's nothing.
That's made out of plastic, Thorough. This
Look at
And listen, we can go here, whichever you guys want. I
No.
mean,
beautiful cover.
it don't matter.
Toro,
You do whichever one.
Toro, show the 9.8. Show it up. Let's
don't
see it.
show it.
Show it
Don't
up.
do it.
Yes.
I
Plastic.
had to have a copy, and then this is a book that's not very easy to get a 9.8 on
This is the
because
real
of the
deal.
black exterior on it.
This is the real deal right here.
This is the real deal.
This,
This is the real deal. This is the actual book.
what is paper made of? Paper made from wood, trees. This is the first stage of comics right here. This is made of trees. You've got plastic right there. This is the real deal.
Yeah, I got the real one right there. Boom.
That's just a poster.
That's not even a poster, man. That's a canvas.
You're a canvas.
Oh man, it's freaking hilarious.
Too
Let's
funny.
look at Spock again. Look at that dog.
Check out this. I thought this was weird, you guys. This looks like
Did you blow up that picture?
No, Steven Spock sent it to me. He
Oh,
said,
he sent it to you. Okay.
yeah, Steve sent this to me of his dog because that's exactly what I wanted. Is a picture of his dog,
the Dachshund.
Awesome.
and it's literally in almost all my videos. If you can see my, it's in the video.
Mhm.
Here we go. Boom, boom. Here, check this out. This is weird.
Man.
Girl, you look like you've gotten taller. Are you growing?
Yeah, every day, man. You know, I'm taking my vitamins like Hulk Hogan told me to do. So, you know, I gotta keep growing. You know, I'm trying to aim at a LeBron height. I'm trying to be 6'9".
I don't think it was vitamins what he was taking. He was taking something else.
I know it wasn't vitamins.
Too funny. Hello, Kyle. All right. Here's a weird cover. I just showed it earlier. Check this out. It looks like, I don't even know, but it's just weird. It looks like strawberry shortcake on the cover.
She's a redhead.
No, Ghost Manor issue
She smells nice.
18. Check this out.
Oh, I know it.
Yeah, that's very weird.
That's awesome. We're trying to kind of give it like a stained glass type of look.
Yeah. I'm saying some of these covers are just freaking cool as hell. But yeah.
They did an awesome job on that.
Excuse me.
So Bueller, how's everything going with you, man?
Horrible. Thanks for asking.
Oh,
Really? You gonna bring that up?
so have you seen his show with Sam?
What happened?
Have you seen his new show with Sam?
Nah, I haven't. I gotta go check it out on the rewind, man. I've been so freaking busy. I gotta go and see it.
So funny.
Yeah.
So funny.
Well, maybe if you don't do a 9-hour auction, you might have time to watch a video every now and then.
Oh, get on, Brady.
That's one. That's one that I do. That's one that I do. Freaking, and it depends. You know, I gotta go on those marathons, man. I got too many freaking books. Like I said, I gotta, you know, I gotta become a minimalist, like they like to say.
That's what G's been thinking. I'll tell you. He's been going that route.
So it's you know, I have to. It becomes I'm just literally gonna keep what I want from my PC, and then stuff that I'm willing to let go of. Here you go. It's gonna go off auction.
By the way, you guys, that was something I had a nice long conversation off air with Who Dat Comics.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, we talked for like hour, and it was all about we had a live video feed. We were talking to each other, and it's all about exactly the subject you're talking about, Thorough, about minimizing your collection a little bit.
Yeah.
And I was telling him my dilemma, because I've never really ever, I think I might have traded a few books, and I've never sold any of my books. And that's like one of the hardest things, you know? And there's certain grails that I want back in my collection. And it's like, he put it this way. He goes, Robert, I know exactly how you feel, because there's certain books. Have you seen some of his newer slabs that he's got? Like the X-Men? Oh my God, just beautiful slabs he's been getting his grails. And a lot of people in the community always ask, well, how do you do stuff like that? You know, and trying to sell a book and put it towards your book, get your other books and get better books and upgrade on your books and stuff like that. And he kind of put it this way. What do the books mean to you? Do the books they mean that much to you? Is there certain books that, oh, this is really not a big deal? Those are the books you put aside, and those are your let go pile. I'm like, well, you put it that way, it makes it a little bit easier to think about it, you know?
That's what it is. That's pretty much the first hump that you have to get over is
that question, but I've gotten that question from other collectors. Other collectors have paged me on Instagram and have asked me that. Was debater. But it's like they've asked me that, you know, and you see what I'm saying?
Well,
you've even mentioned the same thing.
It's like I said, there's some books, man. I have books here. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's like I look at them 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and then I'm like, damn, do I really want to let this go? So it just, you know, that's what it really comes down to. And but it's true. It doesn't mean something to you. It doesn't, you know, because that's actually worth more than the value. Like, you know, Bueller was joking around about the Detective Comics. I mean, that's literally one of my favorite covers. And that's what I have my 9.8. I'm keeping that. That will never leave. I had another copy that I had sold, and that's because I can't have 2 or 3 or something. I gotta at least let go and at least keep one, because I'm literally just inundated in books and boxes, and you know, it's just been a continuous bad habit of mine. But I know there's people that are trying to collect stuff.
Sell them all, man. I sold 12,000 books this year.
Hey, look at you, man. I'm gonna do a Super Bueller box, and I'm gonna put them up there. I'm gonna put up a counterfeit Bueller box on eBay.
You hear about that? Can you believe that, Thorough? It's a freaking idiot.
I know, man. Bueller's been telling me about that shit all the time, and I'm just like, I thought it was hysterical that people actually do that.
Yeah.
Sell them all.
I'm gonna say this is the Thorough counterfeit Bueller box. Buy it now.
Well, not all of us can get a Hulk 181 like Bueller.
I don't have one of those.
Yeah, sure. You know, look behind him, right on the shelf.
He's got it hiding all over the place.
Hey, look at that collection on his wall.
This guy's got an Action Comics #1. Holy crap!
Beautiful collection of books. Star Wars. Look at all those books. By the way, Kyle said, Bueller, your back wall looks beautiful.
Yeah, he's got an AF-15 back there.
Yeah. Wait until I use my good camera.
Love it. Beautiful, beautiful.
It's just it's like I said, man. It's who said it the right way. He couldn't have said it better.
Yeah,
it's just all about what you love and compared to
what you want to keep in your personal collection.
Right.
That you know that says something about you, and then it's like, and all the rest of it. Because I've got a lot of like random stuff, dude. I got tons of random stuff that I could just let go. It doesn't have that, you know, it's not Submariner. Here's my list. Submariner, of course, always going to be Nolan Rad, Silver Surfer, Submariner, and then like Scarlet Witch. Anything like that stays. Personal collection, like scary books, you know, same thing. You know.
Yeah, and that's always usually those are the hardest things.
Like the Witching Hour, that'll always be in my collection. That's something I've always enjoyed as a kid. You know, it's those kind of things, you know. That's why it's like I already got my my CGC box. I have books of about 50 books that have got to go to CGC.
Yeah.
You know, and half of those are gold books. So it's like, and those golden books are the ones I want to flip hopefully flip those over towards my
Yeah.
books. You know, that's what I really want to do.
And then it's like Splash Page Comics. He said I'm old. I got 2 or 3 of a lot of books. I forget I buy them. It's the
Yeah.
same thing with me. There's been times I've bought books thinking I don't have it, and then all of a sudden I'm going through my collection now of what I want to let go of, and literally I'm finding like 3, 4, 5 books of stuff that I didn't even think I had, and then I'm there buying it again. So, but it happens. That's why it's like you just have to keep track of your collection. That's one of the biggest things, and one of the hardest things too, because it's freaking ridiculous just how much books.
That's what I was doing for 8 months. I got almost all the cataloged except for 4 boxes I got sitting in the hallway. That's it. It's almost all cataloged and written down and organized. So
Yeah,
it's Surfer. I know exactly where it goes. Check it off on the list.
yeah, it's the same thing when I have my pull box at the LCS. I gotta actually, you know, like, if there's a book that I really don't like anymore, I just tell them, hey, I don't want it anymore, because I've literally been just getting books, and I'm reading them, and some of them, you know, like I gave up on Silver Surfer Black. A lot of people are like, how the hell did you give up on that? I don't like it.
That's right. Everybody's got a personal thing.
I hated the fact that they just made, you know, they always had Silver Surfer from the get-go just friggin' in fetal position.
Yeah,
I'm like, come on, man.
I know.
He's like one of the most powerful friggin', you know, characters out there.
And that's what got me too. I was watching some of the con at Baltimore, and at Comic Andy, he actually bought one of the prints I was looking at, and then I looked at it and I went, wait a minute, that's not Silver Surfer, that's not Galactus, that was God. There's a book, a book or a picture print, and it shows this guy's face on the side, and it looks like Silver Surfer is standing there, and he's holding Earth like this in front of him, kind of a side profile, like he's looking down on Earth. It's a really cool cover.
Oh, that's awesome.
But apparently it's not Surfer. Apparently it's not Silver Surfer at all.
Oh, really? Damn.
Yeah, I don't know. By the way, Thorough, if you've never seen Splash, I don't know if you've seen Splash Page's older stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He has got this one back. I think it might be a year and a half old now, but he did this one where he was pulling long boxes, and he had them polysealed. He had them all like bagged and boarded in like all of them were lined in Mylars in thick backboards, face to face. Had them in a storage box, and then he air sealed them with a seal bag.
Yeah.
Had them in storage for 20 years.
Yeah, vacuum seal.
Yeah, he had them in storage for 20 years, and he opened them on air and showed what they look like. Dude,
nice.
It was unfriggin' real. Fantastic Fours and stuff he was pulling on here. So yeah, don't let him fool you. The guy's collection is unreal.
Nah, that's another thing that I had to do. Actually, I had to start vacuum sealing boxes, because I'm like a damn coal miner in my area here, breathing in all this dust that the comic books collect.
Right.
So it's freaking, it's crazy. So now I got into that habit of vacuum sealing, you know, short boxes, and I think it's a great idea.
That's
all that damn dust out of it.
Too. Yep.
Yeah.
I like that. And I mean, when I seen that convinced me right away, because I've always thought about that for years. Like, does it work? It sure did.
I've seen commercials come on YouTube whenever I'm watching like anybody's channels. Right. And sometimes it just randomly comes up, and they'll show a company that makes the bags for you to vacuum seal your short boxes and long boxes.
What do you think about that, dealer?
We're watching you. That's how they know. They're watching you. They know what you want.
Exactly. That's really what it is.
It's all conspiracy. What was the?
What's a conspiracy?
It was like I'll give you an example. This just happened like the other day. So I was showing my son.
Oh yeah.
This channel on YouTube. Okay.
Yep.
And it was a guy's sports cards, and he was showing his sports cards that he has, like top 20 cards, you know, and stuff. And later that day, on my son's phone, for no reason, it pops up this advertisement for sports cards. And it wasn't, it was, we were watching it on the Xbox on TV, so we weren't using the phone. They watched you, man.
I'm going to tell you something. It sounds paranoia, but it's not. I totally believe it, because me and Laura have done experiments like that. And it's not just the TV, it's your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've said things multiple times just by talking, and we've done the experiment, like talked about like Avon or something, or one of our hair products, just talking about it in general, and all of a sudden you get the advertisements for it.
Yeah, like this is this.
They're not listening to you.
He sent me a picture. He goes, this showed up on my Instagram today after we talked about sports cards.
Oh, yep.
And it's an advertisement from Stock buying a
You
sport.
know, have you guys been noticing that? Have you been noticing that the sports cards all of a sudden are starting to trickle in a little bit? I've been
Yeah,
noticing.
they do. They're still big time collectors for those things. It just, I mean, the biggest thing was you think it's the same thing that happened with comic books in the 90s. It's the same thing that happened with sports cards. They just died out. People were collecting them, and it was just an abundance of it, and just overprinting. And there you go. You know, that's the downfall of that. So now, you know, everybody wants to find, you know, rookie cards for Michael Jordan, which I get. You know, those are always awesome to be able to find if you can have it.
All right. Nice to see you, buddy.
I had one of those at one time.
Man, I had mine. I sold mine so I could get a pair of sneakers. Never forget.
Okay, so if we're getting off on the like bearded end,
What?
We were getting off on a weird subject earlier, but I have.
I thought you had about time for sexy time for you tonight.
No.
That's not what I thought.
You weren't here a few minutes ago, but we started talking about feet, and it's a hang up with me. He was talking about fetishes, and I go,
Rob loves.
I like feet.
I wouldn't be there. I hate feet just as much as Rob Liefeld does.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
So anyway, what I was going to talk about well, here's another one. I have to go to my Star Wars boxes. I got a bunch of other storage boxes of Star Wars stuff because Downright Nerdy has got he's going to have some shows about Star Trek, not Star Wars, sorry, but Star Trek.
Star Trek, yeah.
And the new Star Trek I'm very excited. The Jean-Luc Picard, that I'm crossing my fingers, hoping they do good justice for it. He's going to be doing a bunch of shows on that, and we're gonna. I'm going to get on one of those shows. I don't know which one yet, but we're talking about it. But talking about Star Wars, and cards. I have an old Star Wars card from 1977, and it was one of the mistake cards, and I got it in one of those, you know, the sealed thick plastic with the screen, the old-fashioned kind. So it's inside there, and you will never believe it, but it's that rare phallus card with C-3PO. He's standing to the side.
Yeah. Like, you got a wiener?
It's metal. Yeah. It's
metal wiener?
Like this. Yes. Just like this, straight out in front of him. He's like sitting to the sideways. It's like
right there? Like a metal wiener right there?
And it's all metal.
Oh,
It's I swear to God, dude. And it was a freaky thing. Because I was cards one day and I was organizing them. I'm like, what the hell is this? What is this? And this is before it even was known. And I'm like, what? Nah. And I'm my girlfriend at the time. I'm like, honey, will you look at this? What does that look like to you? She's like, yes. I go, yeah. I right away. Polyseal.
The first thing you do when you think you want to ask someone else if they see the wiener.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You gotta ask.
Yeah, exactly. It's like if you taste something bad, the first thing you do is like, oh, here, taste this. Doesn't this taste like crap? That's exactly what you do.
I thought he was gonna say it tastes like wiener.
Yeah, it tastes like wiener.
Yeah, C-3PO. That's it, buddy. Yeah, C-3PO. Our Air Spider 23.
Freaking awesome.
He literally standing to the side. He's in his robot suit, and it looks like a scene from the Jawa's Walker when he gets captured.
Okay.
How many people right now in the chat you think are probably looking that up on their phone right now? I can guarantee you.
Everybody.
Sam is looking it up right now. I'm gonna say Downright Nerdy Podcast.
Hilarious.
Swear to God, though. Dude. It's one of those weird things. It's like our weird. But see, here's the difference, though, Thorough. Can you not agree?
Yeah.
So I remember I got into that trap for a while with the baseball cards, and it really
It's a
pissed me off after 1988, the first not Feeler. What was the new one? The first one that came out online that was really popular with the new photos of the sport.
Upper Deck.
Upper Deck.
Upper Deck or Tops.
It was
No,
Upper
it was
Deck.
Upper Deck.
The new one.
Upper Deck was right.
The first line was 1988 or whatever. And one thing
He's betting on it.
I'm trying to keep up with this. It's funny. He's looking it up on eBay right now. It's one of those unicorns. I shit you not, dude. It's funny. But anyway, if I find it, I'll definitely show you guys online. On live. I'll show you on a video.
That's freaking hilarious.
It's hilarious. So anyway, during the baseball time, there is a difference between that and our comic book industry, if you really look at it, because during that time when the Skybox, no, it wasn't Skybox, it was Tops, 1977 Star Wars cards, their first cards. That's what it was in.
Yeah.
Error card. And I can't remember the color. It was gold, blue, or green.
I remember that freaking thing too. That's the funny part.
What's that?
Like exactly what you're saying. He's showing it right there. Bueller has it.
Let's see.
Uh,
It was a green one. See it, guys? I'm not
yeah, I've known about that thing for a long time, man. That freaking card right there is highly freaking sought after.
Is it?
Yeah, when you type in CP3 Wiener in Google, you get much more than just this image. By the way, just a fair warning there.
Yes, extremely nerdy. Yes, that's what this is about. Oh, it was a prop. Yeah, it probably was. Yeah.
Is it oiled up, Bueller?
I may get a whole bunch of crap popping up now because I searched that just the fact that I typed in Wiener. I know. Not a good idea. I might have to change my phone plan.
So anyway, we got big. He's saying what at WFT? That's funny. What the fuck? What?
Yeah, that's it. That was it. Literally, so many freaking Star Wars collectors out there that look for that damn card. It's freaking astronomical, just how much they look for it.
Trying to get back to the subject of squirrel for me. Sorry. So during the our comic book 90s phase of where the crash happened and the baseball cards. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What people don't realize is a lot of those rookie cards, unless they're in pristine, perfect cut, I mean perfect, to get that. Baseball cards were graded a little bit differently. They went from 1 to 100. I think 100 was the best.
That's mint.
Yeah, that's like perfect card. To get top dollar for the card. That was the only way you were going to get top dollar for the card. Graded, just like our CGC slabs. But the amount of rookie cards they produced back then, and I was reading back during Beckett during that time, you could squirrel. I'm not going to read that, Biggie. Anyway.
Happy birthday.
So anyway.
These guys are terrible.
They're just rocking it off the wall here. Now they're into the wiener section. Okay, so one rookie card back then, they were really producing them. They said that one household out of the entire United States could have one rookie card. That's how many they produced of that rookie card. Compared to the comic books, what was happening during the crash, what they call the crash. And here's the thing a lot of people don't realize is when they say the big dumping of the comic books, that was not comic book collectors, but dealers during the time when they would have like a dealer license, a lot like what LCSs they have accounts. They were buying stock markets, like the stock market. They were buying huge amounts of books. And then dealers, you could get a dealer's license like it was like candy and ice cream. People were buying them up like crazy and buying tons and tons and tons of books. So instead of 150,000 of one book, they were getting multiple thousands of that same book. And it just turned into a big conglomerate, kind of like where you're seeing right now, you're starting to see this lull, like in our CGC market, where you're seeing lots of 9.8s with a lot of newer books compared to our older books. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which makes sense. And this is just plain knowledge, but a lot of new collectors out there. And this is good for anybody new who comes on here to check this out. It just makes sense. And if you don't know that, people get stuck into that and they don't realize that. They just educate. What are you laughing at?
What?
I'm just yapping away and just talking.
I'm reading some comment. The last comment was Steven's
You see what I'm saying, though, Bueller? Big difference. Sorry, Thorough. You see what I'm saying about the big difference, though?
Yeah. Nah, it is. I mean,
stay on.
It wasn't just, you know, it was a lot of things too to that damn 90s crash, because there was so many things besides that. And you think about Image. Image was the new, you know, Young Guns that came out there, and all of a sudden everybody was like, oh, I'm gonna invest in this, and people were just buying multiples and multiples, thinking that they were gonna be millionaires, just and like that their kids were gonna go to college with these books, and it was just insane.
That when I stopped collecting, that it crashed. I mean, let's put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
If I would have kept on collecting, it wouldn't have happened. That's just the power of the Bueller.
Yeah, but that's what it was. It was, you know, these crazy people, but who became millionaires? Todd McFarlane, Will Spartazio, Rob Liefeld, unfortunately. And, you know, those are the guys that became millionaires. But other than that, it's like, you know, it's just overabundance. I mean, you're talking about print counts that were in the millions.
Yep, exactly.
One of these books that literally the only way you're gonna help it out is if all the people that used to buy it throw it in the garbage and go let it go burn somewhere, or then the print count start going down.
But I get that. I've gotten the question a bit like on Instagram. I'll get questions from collectors, and they'll ask me, and these are new collectors, and they'll ask me stuff like, "Hey Perry, nice to see you, buddy." They'll ask me the question like, "Well, where do I start?" And they're always asking me that same one, and it's those same collectors that are only thinking about profit, like about money in their pocket to flip.
Flippers.
Yeah, and I'm kind of like, well, why don't you know this? Why don't you educate yourself? If that's what you want to do, then you're talking to the wrong person. I'm a collector. I'm not a flipper. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, do your research. That's all. You know, do your research.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many avenues, so many outlets now that you could use to do research. It's not like back in the days when you were a collector and you used to have to use a Wizard magazine to see what was hot.
Man,
a Wizard?
Do I
with a wand?
What's that?
I'm talking about wizards and magic and stuff like that.
Wizard magazine, man. Back in the days, that was how everybody kept tracking. Was like, okay, here's the top 10 list.
Unreal.
You know what I use to price my books? I use the little the Mile High Comics insert that was the yellow page in the middle of the comic.
Yeah.
I used to always look at that when I was like young, you know, and I was like, oh man, the book's worth that much money. But I remember looking at that and
yeah, man, they used to do that, and then they used to put the back then too in the stupid comic shop newspaper thingies that they used to have when they at the comic shops every week. They used to put it in there too, and they used to tell you like, this is the value of this book. This is the book that's going crazy right now. Yeah, but now, you know, the internet took over, and it's, you know, it just pretty much caused a collecting havoc.
Yeah, it did.
Now everybody's looking for everything.
Oh man, tell me about it.
I only want one thing.
What's that, buddy?
Thorough should know.
Was that a pony?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man.
All I need
I'm
is
telling you, Bueller, you're gonna have a hit if you go by this, and just remember me for this. If you have the Bueller Brony segment, I'm telling you, you're gonna kill it. You're gonna kill his market.
I
Telling
keep saying the same thing to him. I've told Bueller the same thing. That is huge, brother. Huge.
Yeah, the Bueller Brony segment. I'm telling you, you're gonna knock it out the park.
Not just it's
some things I like to keep private. My pony fetish is my private
Is your
time.
soul? Is your soul?
you do so well, buddy. Just saying. You really well.
I'm telling you, you see that wall of comic books that Bueller has behind him,
Yep.
Robert.
Yep.
As soon as he pulls out one comic book out of that rack right there, and you're gonna see a magic door just open. And you're gonna see his pony collection behind all that. It's like the pony. It's like the pony cave.
Yeah, the
That's what
pony
I'm
game.
getting.
There you go.
You're just gonna see just freaking unicorns and rainbows just all of a sudden just glisten everywhere.
And what's that? The sparkle stuff, glitter, just tons of glitter. Bags of glitter. I like just throw up in the air and let it drown upon me.
I would never be there. I have a freaking I have a glitter phobia. I shit you not, man. I will not buy cards. If I gotta give somebody a birthday card or something, I will not buy cards with glitter. I will not buy nothing with glitter. I hate it.
That's like me and tinsel. I fucking hate tinsel. Oh my god!
You hear that?
My ex-wife was crazy. It would get everywhere, ruin the vacuum cleaner. Like my big hang up, it's like, and Miss G knows it. I love her for it. She knows my biggest hang up is vacuum cleaners. I hate the sound of a vacuum cleaner, and it's all because of the ex. Oh my god!
Are you just saying that, Robert, so that you don't have to vacuum?
I went through 9 vacuum cleaners with the ex. Hundreds of dollars in vacuum cleaners. She could never take care of a vacuum cleaner. Miss G is remarkable when it comes to tools. She's torn this vacuum. I bought her a really nice vacuum cleaner when we first got married. I go, this is the one you're gonna get. If it breaks, we're going to the secondhand store, and I'm gonna keep buying secondhand. I will buy a brand new vacuum cleaner.
I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use that for my wife. Whenever she says you got a vacuum, I'll be like, I hate the noise of vacuum cleaners.
I hate the noise of folding my clothes.
It's a chalkboard. No, it's a chalkboard.
I hate the noise.
It's a chalkboard. That's what it is to me. It's like putting your hands on a chalkboard. The sound of it drives me insane. I'll give you an example. My work, super loud like fans. You wear earplugs because it's so loud in that place.
Yeah.
I about lost my crap because I was all the way over on the other side of the plant. I could hear the wetback. It was super loud. It was malfunctioning.
Wow.
I was back. I could hear this hum. I'm like, where's that coming from? I'm going nuts. I walked all the way over. I'm like, dude, this is broken. Turn it off. It's a hazard. Get rid of it. I unplugged it and threw it right in the garbage. I was like, get a new one. Yeah, my biggest thing. Don't
you see even
the other way. Learn to be scared. Here's the scary things that only scare me in my entire life. Vacuum cleaners and a beat. That's it.
I thought you were gonna say like a clown or something.
A beat. A beat.
Like drop a beat.
Right now.
I wish I could eat a beet, but dude, see.
Really, damn, man, I throw down on some beet salad, man.
Really good in iron. They're excellent for you. I know with all the good. Now listen, here's the weird thing. I can eat a beet chip, no problem. A beet chip, like a potato chip. Awesome.
Yeah.
But a beet.
But you can't eat an actual beet.
The smell, the pickledness, whatever.
I love it. It tastes earthy. I love that taste. It's delicious. I'll drink beet juice all day long.
I wish
it's good for you. It's good. It's good for man. I mean, it helps dilate your veins, man.
What the hell is this? What the hell? We're talking about vacuum cleaners and beets. Welcome to the G Spot. Let me know. We're going to tell you how we feel about vacuum cleaners.
And listen, All I know is secrets are starting to come out because Sam said he walks out of Bueller's Place covered in glitter every day.
That's it. We're done with that. So, thank you.
I'm telling you, you're gonna get tons of views on this.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
We'll see.
I'm gonna meet up with a friend. They're like, "Oh, did you watch Robert's stream last night?" You're like, "Yeah, he hates beats." I know. That's what he's talking about. And vacuums.
I wish I would have known this ahead of time. I would have sent Robert a bag of beets, and I would have sent it to his house.
Here's the problem. I was a chef prior to this. I was a chef for about almost 20 years, and I had a lot of Jewish members, and one of their favorite dishes during the holidays was borscht.
Yes.
And dude, I literally would have to have a freaking biosuit on, literally gloves and a biosuit on in the kitchen. My employees would laugh their ass off because they're peeling beets on the table, and we had to boil 50 gallons of it at a time in these big pots. The smell, dude. Oh man.
Listen, man, borscht in Russia is a friggin' that's a
huge.
staple. They would eat that because I used to work with some guys, a whole bunch of Russian dudes doing construction in New York. And man, those guys in the wintertime, they would eat that because they said it would make the blood flow through your veins.
Yeah.
And I swear it was freaking. I'd see them there with their little thermos, just freaking drinking borscht straight out of there. I don't know how they did it.
Anyway.
I tried eating it. It wasn't my favorite, but I could eat a beet salad. I could drink beet juice. I'm good.
She loves them, but it's like, baby, just don't let me smell them, and I'm good. I can't smell them. There's Barry. He's going, Steve, rub the G spot with beets while vacuuming is on. That's a secret. Oh, really? Okay. You're funny, Perry. Isn't Perry going underneath two different aliases?
Yeah, he's on the Lurkers.
He's the Lurkers one too, with the
Perry's Lurkers.
He's the Lurkers. By the way, Perry, loved your review today. I love how he does it. 5 minutes, he's done his review. He talks really fast. You can see how he edited it. It's pretty funny. It's actually really funny. So Perry, thumbs up.
Like how Air Spider said, he said that's how you release the ponies. That's the secret. I'm telling you.
The cat, meow meow. Hey buddy, see you, buddy.
Yeah, big lion cat in here.
We got 16 people watching on a.
Oh,
they're enjoying the talk about beats.
That's what the community needed.
We got some comic books to beats, you name it. How do we do it?
How to make an excuse with your wives, anybody, your significant others. If you don't ever want to vacuum, just tell them that you hate the noise that the vacuum makes, and they will never bother you. You'll be good to go.
Perfect.
I'm gonna use that next time. My wife asked me, and she's like, "Can you help me vacuum?" I'll be like, "Nah, I can't. I hate the noise."
That was the first test before I got married. I asked her about vacuum cleaners. I swear to God, dude. The first thing came out of her mouth. What do you think? On our first date, you could ask Miss G, what do you think about vacuum cleaners? I asked her that. And she looked at me, what do you mean? And then I told her, and she's like, oh, no, baby, no problem. I'm like, okay, good. I'm stubborn. I won't, and she knows it. I wash the laundry. I fold the laundry. I clean the clothes. Do you know why?
Mm-hmm.
I won't buy her a washer and dryer either. I won't buy a washer and dryer.
No. Are you serious?
I will go, dude, I will travel 20 miles to the washer and dryer and go pay for it. Swear to God.
So you would go to the laundromat than to have a washer and dryer in your house. Are you serious?
You're exactly right.
I thought you were going to say
it's
grinding.
Just like I don't like washers and dryers either. It has something to do with the head. I'm sorry. It's one of those things.
Jesus Christ.
You can't say you didn't picture that as well when he said he didn't have a washer and dryer.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
I know you were probably, I bet you're Robert just sitting there with the little.
I don't like washers and dryers.
I swear to God, I thought the same thing. I thought like Robert walks down to the river and all I see him is the little washboard. And
like that,
and Robert at the river just freaking.
Yeah, I got a little neighbor kid playing the banjo next to him on the porch.
Oh man, that's too freaking funny. Damn, Robert, on your birthday, it can't get any greater, man. I'm starting to learn stuff that I never learned about you, man.
Robert is milking the washer. Oh my God. No,
Yeah.
But anyway, what was I going to say? You guys, everybody tonight, I really appreciate it. A lot to love you guys. Thank you, both of my brothers out there. Thank you so much for your support and thank you for being here. I really love it. Yeah, I'm going to give this about 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Give it 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
Wash it. Take a river and wash it. Yeah. Beets, clothes, and rock.
He hates beets because he gets beet stains on his clothes, and then he has to run to the river or use the washboard to wash the beet juice.
All a system. It's all a system.
Free water.
Yeah.
No, I actually did my research, and this is honest to God truth. I literally don't travel 20 miles. It's right in town here. We have a nice laundromat right in town, so it's only like a block away. So I did some research on it just to do a little test. And you can spend, no, I've done this.
I believe you.
Yeah, me too. I gotta hear this.
Washer and dryer can cost you about $2,000, for a really nice one. And I've seen my mother-in-law. Here's the name. Fish and Freaks. Thanks for being here, brother. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And I've seen this. I've seen my mother-in-law now. Me and Laura, Miss G, this year will be 13 years we've been married. And my mother-in-law now has gone through 2 washers and 2 dryers. She's bought since I've known her. Why? That doesn't make sense to me. Okay, the cost. You spend over $2,000 for a washer and dryer, maybe a little more. Okay, the amount, if it's electric, gas, and water. The amount of times, just for the convenience sake of it, I've done this. Doing laundry once every week, and it's just me and Miss G now. Now, this is not the kids before this, because you have more laundry. Women tend to have more laundry than men. I don't know, it's just a thing. But when it came to my kids, Joel used to drive me crazy. But I'm getting back to the story here, you guys.
God, I hope so.
So the cost of washer and dryer, the cost of water, cost of electricity or gas, depending what you're getting if you're using electric or gas. Both being here, brother. Thank you. You wind up spending more than you would at a laundromat. Laundromat, straight up, just for me and Miss G, is $15. I used really good washers and dryers, tumble and dry. Okay. $15 straight up, just for the both of us in 1 week's time. Winds up saving more in electricity or gas during that month. And I've seen it on gas and electric. You spend more. You use more energy doing it the other way around. I shit you not, you guys. It's a total truth.
But now I'm gonna have to fight you against that now. Because now you got now you got high efficiency washers and dryers.
It's called fuzzy math.
Oh, man. Yeah, man. I don't know. I can't do that. I hate freaking laundromats.
I do too. Be honest, I do too. I don't like them either.
Nah, I hate them.
But I just buy new clothes. Just buy new clothes. Buy new ones.
I always. Well, I don't know. I just never trusted enough to use a washer that somebody else has been using. They could have ball juice. They could have all kind of stuff in there.
Oh, they definitely. They're full of ball juice.
Let me tell you a secret. My great grandmother used to show me this trick.
What was that?
Washer and dryer. She would use. Hey, Arsenio, our chemist is in the house. Hey, my brother, how you doing?
What's going on, Arsenio?
She would use a cup of vinegar per wash.
Yeah.
And it would keep your clothes nice.
Actually helps your clothes to get whiter. So.
And it gets away that ball juice that you don't want to have to be a part of. A cup of vinegar wipes out that ball juice every time.
Wow, you guys. Wow.
Hey, there you go. If it's the summertime and you got ball juice, you take a cup of vinegar, and you know what you guys need to do. And then it'll be all gone.
Hey,
Oh
we
my
should talk
God.
about
This is
this
hilarious.
Way off the subject. Oh my God, this is great. You guys making
Yeah.
my birthday
This
wonderful.
is too hilarious. I swear, it's freaking. It's one of those conversations that just took another level.
Yeah, I did. I can't believe it. We got 20 people watching you guys. Oh
Tell
my
me, look, they're all laughing right now. They're all laughing about ball
God, we
juice
had a great time.
and mats. And
By the
I'm
way,
right here.
everybody in the chat, any of my new guys, I noticed a couple new people in the chat, and anybody who comes on this show, just a real quick shout out. I just got to say this. Sorry, guys.
Oh,
So, real quick, all my new people that show up or subscribe tonight, and anybody new in the chat this first time here, please, in this link, I'll have on the bottom of this, I've got some local artists. The Art Chemist, who's in the chat right now, and we got Jim Boatwright. They're both artists, and they're awesome. So check out what they have. Awesome guys. Support the community. Just check them out, you guys. Just a big thumbs up. That's all I want to say. Sorry, guys.
okay. Let's get back to the ball juice. That's
No,
why.
we're not getting back to the ball juice. We're done with the ball juice.
Hey, listen, everybody's loving it. They're over here. Ball juice and beets, ball juice and butt flakes.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
Just think about it
Wait,
all.
it's just going on and on. Everybody,
That's true.
butt juice and butt flakes. What is that? Oh, you know what's weird? I don't know. You guys.
Yeah, this is weird. That's I'll tell you. I know exactly what's weird.
I'll tell you something weird. Oh, we got Dave. How you doing, buddy?
David Enrique, he said, how much does CGC grade down for ball juice? I don't know, man. If you get ball juice on your comics, that's another story.
That was making me laugh
You
earlier.
must be reading like Faithless. That's when you get ball juice on your damn comic
That
books.
was so funny tonight. You guys were talking about a comic book and something about, what was it? Water. He was talking about water stains on his book.
Oh,
Oh my God! Right away, the chat just exploded.
forget it.
Oh,
You
that's
say
funny.
anything on a live feed,
Oh,
the
yeah.
people in the chat will go with it and they'll take it to the next 1,000 miles.
Absolutely, brother. You're very welcome. I'm always going to shout you out, brother. Always.
Oh man, I'm telling you, this is freaking
Oh my God.
a hell of a conversation. That Bueller right now is gonna be. He's gonna be doing laundry later on today. He's gonna be thinking about ball juice.
Hey,
No, I want to tell you something.
let me tell you something. It's not okay. Let's clarify this.
Oh man,
If it's your ball juice, it's okay. It's other people's ball juice
exactly. There you
that
go.
we have a problem with.
Oh man,
Am I right?
that's the truth. I'm telling you. That's what I said. I don't. That's me. I'm a big gigantic germaphobe. I will tell you, and I always tell people this all the time. If you guys see me at a Comic-Con, please don't be offended if I don't shake your hand. Literally, I give the fist bump. It's just me. I just don't want to go around making people get offended, and I've had people do that.
My washer and dryer is full of ball juice, but it's my ball juice, and that's okay. But the laundromat down the street has got the whole neighborhood's ball juice going on, and you want to stay away from all the other ball juice.
I'm telling you, man. I don't. Yeah, I can't do it. I don't know how you do it, Robert, but I'm sorry. I had to have my own washer and dryer.
Robert pays $15 a week for ball juice.
Oh, God. I'm dying.
Oh my God, this figure. Yeah, this took. Oh man, it's hilarious.
Oh my God, you guys.
$15 a week.
Oh my God.
And he just trying to convince us that that's better.
Oh God.
I'm saving money by getting other people's ball juice all over my clothes.
Oh,
Now you
you hear that? What's this?
Oh.
Viewers.
This is Bueller's ball juice.
I think
It's
it's
amazing. Look, listen, he has a mason jar full of your ball juice.
washer and dryer.
Bueller, have you been doing freaking your laundry at freaking Robert's local laundromat? He's got a damn mason jar full of ball juice, man.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do
Bueller
it.
on it. Oh my
Never,
God.
never again.
That was great.
That's a debate. I'd freaking. I'm sorry, but I'm strongly gonna go that I need to have my own freaking washer and dryer. It's just I've always thought about that crap.
Yeah.
Is a
Well,
freaking.
there's one trick.
Put vinegar again. Oh man.
You open the washer and dryer, you smell it.
What? Oh man, this washer and dryer, this has got some funky ball juice in it. We gotta let's go down.
I can't do that.
Okay, this one doesn't smell as bad. There's a little bit of salt going on.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
This is too freaking hilarious.
Fucking
Perry was asking, "Is that a jar of Bueller's Bowl Juice?" No, man.
yeah, exactly.
That's a jar full of pony tears. Don't get it twisted. Pony tears are magical and they heal everything.
Ball jar, blue balls.
You got a bowl juice problem, just sprinkle a little pony tears there and they'll take it. Take that right away.
You know, it feels like when the three of us get together, this is kind of how it goes type thing. Last time I remember, we kind of had the similar type conversation go on. Maybe not ball juice, you know.
But that's the thing though. We all give our honest truths. That's my honest truth. That's the reason why the hell I don't go to laundromats. I can't do my laundry at somewhere else where 1,000 people go and do their freaking laundry. And especially, and if you guys look at it, I've watched videos. This how you know. For me to pick a washer and a dryer, I had to pick a damn top-loaded washer because it prevents all that mold and everything collecting from the front loaders.
Right.
So there you have it, guys. You learn you won't need vinegar that way, and you won't have ball juice getting caught on the freaking the front loader of the damn laundry, or the damn washer. So I'm telling you guys, I'm a freaking gigantic germaphobe. I freaking see all kind of stuff. It's freaking disgusting. So that's my advice. Buy yourself a top loading freaking washer, guys. That's the best advice I can give.
I don't know how we
comic channel that talks about friggin' washing friggin' beets, ball juice. I mean,
Robert,
you name it. We went to it.
It's your birthday, man, and we don't want to hold you too much longer from your lady. You're going on almost 2 hours, and we don't want you sleeping on the couch on your birthday, getting all that ball juice wrapped around you.
You guys were awesome. I want to thank you very much for being here. Thank you so much, you guys, for celebrating my birthday. I have to say something, but it's like I've never really whenever I have a good birthday, it's usually with Ms. G. But it's like, you know, you guys just made it really special. You did, and everybody on the community is wishing me happy birthdays today. IG and all that. Thank you very much, you guys. Really, really appreciate it. It means a lot. Thank you. You guys were awesome. This was freaking great. My stomach is so sore right now, dude. It's just so sore. Oh my god.
Same here, man.
All right, I'm gonna call it. Thank you very much.
Everybody in the chat should take a snapshot of us all three right here, and then hashtag ball juice, and post it on Instagram, man.
Thank you so much.
Good, right?
I'm gonna call it. So just hold on, you guys. No.
They go.
Ball juice.
Don't say anything, really.
Oh man, we will live in infamy.
Oh my God.